The German Tiger, IE-100 VK7201, is bullying the damaged KV-2 Soviet monster tank when the KV-44 arrives just in time. The Tiger I tank fires at the Soviet monster tank KV-44, which quickly turns to its side and uses its secondary gun to return fire at the 3 German tanks, unleashing a barrage of shells. After the bombardment, the KV-2 sees the spot where the 3 German tanks were bullying him turned into scorched earth. They were reduced to rubble. The remains of the German Maus tank undergo a transformation as the dismantled components are reinstalled onto the Maus tank's chassis. Its rear secondary gun and 2 anti-aircraft guns on the back are restored, and the turret grows back its eyes, while the damaged armor in front is also repaired. The Maus tank comes back to life, nervously surveying itself. At that moment, a voice echoes in its mind, instructing it to destroy the Soviet monster KV-44. Suddenly, KV-44 is hit, and one of its secondary guns is blown off as the German Maus tank charges in. It fires another shot, and KV-44 retaliates, intercepting the incoming shells. General MSC, who is beside KV-44, gasps in shock, looking at KV-44 in disbelief. KV-44's 4 secondary guns fire, followed by 8 more secondary guns from the front and sides, with the 2 middle secondary guns returning fire. The Maus tank is heavily damaged from multiple hits, and it grazes KV-44's turret. KV-44 fires its main gun, destroying the Maus tank's outer armor. KV-44's 4 secondary guns fire again, followed by the 8 secondary guns from the front and sides, with the main gun firing once more, sending a dense barrage of shells flying toward the Maus tank. The Maus tank's front armor is penetrated, its gun barrel is destroyed, and the turret is also breached. It is annihilated by the Soviet KV-44. The defeated Resurrected Maus tank reveals its master, Leviathan. In the red space, Leviathan looks at the scattered remains of the MSE tanks on the ground. He smells the scent of death and imagines the scene of the MSE battle being destroyed. He also sees the fallen MSE tanks being melted down by the surviving Soviet MSE tanks to create the monstrous KV-44. The deaths of the MSE are tragic, and the resulting KV-44 is truly magnificent. Leviathan feels that his subordinate Karl's old cannon and the Maus tank are utterly useless, unable to even defeat the weak Soviet MSE tanks, which led to the creation of the monster tank KV-44. With all his subordinates dead, he has no choice but to take matters into his own hands. Leviathan is already on his way. He intends to confront those Soviet tanks and their loved ones because he is the demon Leviathan. As he continues forward, he encounters the remains of the fallen Soviet tank KV-6, and the World Gate is right before him, depicting Earth. Leviathan decides to destroy those Soviet tanks that try to stop him, along with their loved ones.